Good evening, testing. Okay, it does seem like we are live. Let me just untangle my headphones to making scratchy noises. But in the meantime, happy Friday, everyone. You made it.
Fresh cabbage. I'm thinking of making some apple cabbage stew.
Good for you, Sigurd. We're going to talk to him.
Are you trying to starve the child?
She needs to learn to eat what I serve her.
Here's your boy,
That child rotten.
Soot Scales, here with your host.
Aye,
That would be me, your very tired gamer, Gangrel. Soot is Soot Scales is here, munching on bread. There is Thistle and Nico and Tier, the crew, we'll call them. The zoo, maybe we should call them, since they're all beast folk, in a way. Except only one of them is sapient, but anyway. Welcome, hope you guys are having a great Thursday evening. I guess it's Friday morning officially, but let's be honest. And I hope you had a good day, and hope you stayed out of the smog if you're living where there's lots of bad air because of some forest fires going on, some wildfires I should say going on. You stayed out of that, and hope you have a good day tomorrow. And happy to have you here. Let's get ready for another Skyrim stream. So last time we head off, we told Delphine to kick rocks because she was being kind of uppity. And if you went to my channel, you saw a fantasy video. It didn't actually happen, but it was a video that shows that, well, Sid here knows that if he wanted to take on Delphine, he could easily. So the only problem Sid has is with big species like spiders and dragons, not people. Well, I guess some mages too. But he did take out an ascendant mage on his own, so there's that. Anyway, he told Delphine to kick rocks. He's going to go up to back to Iverstead and back to High Hrothgar to give the Greybeards the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Then after that, well, he's going to have to figure out what to do next. As you well know, he's not a big fan of powerful people, basically getting up in his grill, controlling his life. He's doing this because the Greybeards, well, basically, they're super powerful, they're probably the most powerful beings in Skyrim. And they probably know exactly where he is at any time. Hopefully this will appease him. And he's praying that it won't give him yet another quest when he gives him back the horn. He is praying to Almighty Sithis, to Hist, to everything that can listen to him. He is not particularly convinced that's going to happen. He thinks his bad luck is going to hold, but there's no harm in praying, at least. And yet, even if the Hist, whoever's looking out for him, all the divines, all of them, say, hey, we're going to give you a break, Seth. We're not going to have the Greybeards ask you to do something else. Go on, live your life. Oh, there's Delphine out there. Member of a secret organization. He doesn't know what. He does know that Delphine. Well, she's got some way to either predict his movements, or maybe predict the Greybeard's movements. Whatever. She's probably resourceful enough to keep tracks on him, too. Though she doesn't seem all-powerful. She did say she was part of an organization, so that is looming in Soot's mind as well. But one thing at a time. Looks like a hunter and his doggy. Hey, oh, too fast for my doggy. Anyway, this trip up to High Hrothgar should be faster than the previous one, since we're not going to be taking We're going to be taking the same way, but not the same detour. Hey there, Miko. This is your first time coming to High Rothgar. I didn't bring you here last time. I didn't bring Thistle on the way either, though I met Thistle. Coming this way. Anyway, the only thing I'm worried about mod-wise is dragons. I do feel that because it's supposed to be set up that dragons should attack every 3 days, and I don't know if it's broken. I don't know if I can check it too. Like, is it? Like, it should even say so here. Or maybe, okay, let's go here. Dragon rate intervals. Okay. 23 is higher than 20. The game day passed, which is 23, is higher than 20. So it should be 3, right? So that's what I think that's what it's saying. Anyway, game days passes 23. WI next dragon 20. The dragon can respawn. So I guess that's, I'm not sure what that's telling us, but I think it's telling us that a dragon can respawn. Where we're going does famously have 2 dragon spots, one near Iverstead and one up the mountain. So not here, but closer, like when we're going towards Hamar's Shame. Dragon might spawn there. We have had a couple of dragons spawn, but they're the kinds of dragons that don't attack, they just menace and then they fly off. Actually, if we had followed Delphine, she would have taken us to a mandatory dragon fight. I just remembered that. But we are role-playing here. And, oh my. Weather. Might be a blizzard. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, poor Soot. He's not gonna like that. Not at all. Visibility just dropped to 0. Just looking up. Miko will follow us. Last time we came here, there was a war going on. Looks like there still is.
Just die!
Looks like the Stormcloaks are the ones winning this one. Oh, Thalmor. Should help me. Kill Thalmor. Oh my god. Thalmor obliterated it. Oh. No, it's the Empire. The Empire's with the Thalmor. And Thalmor's the one doing all the killing, looks like. So really wanted, all things. Oh, they were coming with a prisoner, it looks like. All things being equal, Soot would love nothing more than to take out that Thalmor, but those Imperials would obliterate him at the same time. And Thalmor's probably pretty tough too, so it's not in their cards. You get to live. The Nords weren't so stupid about magic. They can train their own mages to go up against the Thalmor's mages. Anyway, yeah, that's where I picked up Thistle. Anyway, we went up the first spot, no dragon. So I am wondering here. Once had a dragon spawn around here too. It's really weird. Is that thing? What did I? Oh shit, it's moving. Those things are dangerous for travelers. It's because it doesn't see me. Because I'm still pissed off at what happened in with the web mother. Let's see what this new crossbow can do. You can see me, so this won't be a sneak attack. In fact, it's coming after me now. Oh, I was detected before. Oh shit, did I hit? Get him. Took me all around, that guy took me all around the world. Good old Miko. Crazy dog. Went straight after a frostbite. Well, it was a small one. Yeah, you didn't run. Good for you. This is the area where that dragon like ran off too. Well, it ran off. It flew off. I think to this direction. Good afternoon. Is that game short? Just pick it up. I can pick up 2. Did I put a perk in alchemy? I guess I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, I still got a perk. Did not know that. Where should I put it in? I got 30 block. That's why I put it into mobility, which is super awesome. This will be very helpful. Turn away magic damage by 50%. Wait a second. What's this one? 40. Bashing does 5 times more damage. Blocking and bashing with weapons. So if I'm not going to use shields, I guess I don't need that one. Oh, one-handed. I guess I'm trying to... First I need to decide... Ooh, just one. As soon as I'm able to. Yeah, for sure. I do have training in archery, but what we need is training in light armor, for sure. And sneak. What? I heard something. There's a bear. Hush, Miko. I'll leave the bunny down in the village. But oh, bear. It's right there. What is happening? Now it's active. You're bad. Mercenary warrior. Go for it, man. I believe in you. What's over? Something over here, too. Shit. Is it killing the bear? Because I want to get its, oh yeah. This guy's tough. I'm glad that you killed it. Good job. Take these. For timber wide arm. Miko's on the hunt. Oh no, not the horse. Guys, the bear is the one that attacked the horse. Stop it. Miko, stop. Miko! Can I use... Okay, maybe do I have kindness piece? I need dragon souls for that. Ugh. They're gonna attack. They're gonna try to... That horse has got a ton of health though, so... Maybe I could... Can I force Miko to follow me? Otherwise it's gonna be chasing that horse all the way down perdition. Well, anyway, no dragon here either. I really wonder if dragons are broken. A bit worried. A bit worried. I did get sniped by a dragon here, like in this exact area once. It's pretty cool. Anyway. Either we're just being lucky or unlucky. It depends on how you want to put it. Or dragons are busted. In any case, it's only 3, so oh yeah, they're still there. Thought you guys would have cleaned up by now. What's going on?
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn?
Yeah.
And who among us could possibly hold that honor? And such
Who indeed? Yeah, well, that's weird. Totally. You know what? Let's just keep going. Oh, no, no. There's one thing I do want. In case the graybeards don't think, well, in case the graybeards still think I'm an outsider, I want some camping equipment so I can rest. Because it's definitely going to be very cold and very, hey, Miko. It's going to be very cold and probably pretty late by the time we're done with them. Maybe we need to kill a dragon to reset the dragons. I don't know. Maybe this is normal. By the way, I've been watching my streams, and what I don't like about it is because I'm using this PlayStation controller. I hear the the clickities and the clackities. It's not great. I am sorry about that. If it's really unbearable, then I can play the game without commentary, at least until I get a actual mic. All right, Thistle, stay here, okay? Have fun with these annoying people, and take care of Tyr. Nico, you're with me. Yeah, get ready. Bear spotted. Can I say I want them? I don't know what $10 white arms will give me, but all I can do is hope it's good. Try it a little higher. Nice. Nailed it. Wow, that thing's tough. And it's coming this way. Oh, it's stuck. Hehehe, I feel bad for you. It doesn't know. It doesn't. Life's unfair. Okay. Alright. Time's over. Actually, no. You can get to me. Oh, Miko's going in. Don't get killed, Miko. Don't get killed. Okay, you take it out. Oh, jeez, I just forgot Miko. Oh, it's running. Oh, don't run. Yeah. Oh. Ha! The shell killed it. Dang. I guess, shells do a little tiny bit of damage. Oh, I don't want everything. I want us human hearts, not animal hearts. Alright. Well, I guess we're officially at the top. I wonder if I can get that kind peace blessing to read all these again. One other spot that you... Oh, jeez. One other spot where you might get attacked by a dragon is at the top. Oh, God! Poison. Is that an ice wraith? Okay, alright. Oh no, Miko. Okay, distracted. These things are not to be trifled with. I don't know if I was hitting it. You okay? Do I have healing hands? Yeah, I do. Forgot. There you go, boy. Nice wraith essence, nice wraith teeth. Ow. Alright, so we're dealing with way more dangerous creatures. Now, the thing I left, well, this one is not going to get hurt. Remember the first time we came up here, we were told, there might be wolves. And just being a snowy saber cat, ice wolf, and a frost troll. And so we had to ponder Just as a trap. Of course it wasn't. Just being paranoid. And of course, this is one of the places where Soot would not have survived without Lydia. Lydia's gone now. We have Nico, which he's good. He ain't no Lydia though. Be on the lookout. We don't know what's going to be up here. One thing you need to know about the wild creatures of Skyrim is that basically you got some kind of camouflage system. They don't make any noise until they're tearing into you. There's a saber cat, for example. Hey there, saber cat. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Looks like I killed a just a boy and his dog. We make a great team, eh, boy? Yeah, we do. That saber cat take out an ice wraith. Badass move. It's probably licking the ice, getting some water out of it. Speaking of water. Good stuff. Makes me wonder what else is waiting for us when we get up higher. We read the tablets the first time we were coming up on high Hrothgar, so we're not gonna read that one again. So I didn't get chilly. Oh, so I found out something. In vanilla Skyrim, Argonians only have 50% disease resistance. So the mod that I'm using didn't change Argonians' disease resistance. It just added health regeneration and took away the Hiskin ability. So it's fairly balanced, I would say. Except Hiskin, I don't know. I don't know how it works in battle in vanilla, because the health regeneration, I don't think it's like Hiskin at all. Doesn't seem as powerful anyway. But I mean, I guess if it was as powerful as Hiskin all the time, that would be broken. Hey, that woman, Karina? She was here last time, but she's not here this time. Well, never found her corpse, so I can assume that she's okay. Somehow. She's named, so I don't know if that's super important. Okay, this is where we encountered that frost troll. So, I don't know, maybe this time it'll be a dragon. Kind of hoping it's a dragon. Come on, dragons. You're not broken, are you? Oh, nice view. Sunset. We're gonna see if we can get a better view. But first, I really don't know what's gonna be around the corner here. If anything. Maybe nothing? You say something? Okay, I guess we got lucky. Oh, there it is. There's our friend. Coming towards us. I definitely see this. Let's see if we can. Come on, man. Fire will stop it from regenerating. I'm not gonna let you touch it. Gotcha. Oh. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Let's make sure we don't do that. See, putting those extra points into Magicka was worth it. We could summon her without issue, even though we're a little tired. She definitely helped. Damn, look at that view. That's much better than the one. First time we came up here, it was a snowstorm, so couldn't see anything. But now, oh, there she goes. I'm not sure what this is. This looks interesting. That's Bleak Falls Barrow. It's gotta be. Which means that's the tower. That's next to Bleak Falls Barrow. Yep. Which means down here, that's Riverwood. Across, yeah, around here, I think. Makes complete sense. Let's keep going. We can't see as far as oh, that might be Solitude. Which direction are we looking at? No, that's not Solitude. It's nowhere near Solitude. Where would Solitude be? What's this? That might be. Is that Whiterun? It's probably Whiterun. Yeah. I was thinking maybe it's Dawnstar, but Dawnstar's too far. That's probably Whiterun. Man, I hope the Greybeards don't clown me. It says set scales. Kind of funny. I thought I'd be able, being this high, I'd be able to see even further. Mobility, or whatever it is in vanilla, the one that allows you to move normally with your shield up, is a good perk. Not in third person though, because in third person it looks like this. So much for strafing. Remember strafing? I guess you could still strafe, but it's really hard. Because, see how I'm terminal? Or maybe it's because I'm moving the camera? I don't know. There's Talos, or Tiber, no, that's Talos. Or maybe Tiber 7. I don't think Plymouth would have wanted me to bring something else up to the Greybeards. Maybe I should have gone to him first. Then again, if I did it again, he'd think that was his job. Hey, it did work. I got Voice of the Sky again. Sweet. Okay, it's freezing. Let's take a look outside. It's too cloudy. Darn. Can't really see much. Probably some goodies on the other side of the mountain. Anyway, come on, Miko. I did bring Thistle up here with Lydia, remember? But this time... Oh, let's warm up first. Yeah, these guys are all into... Well, maybe they'll like dogs. So, I'll bring up a little bit. Over here. Come on, boy. Sweet. Okay, just wait here then. Okay. I need to warm up by a fire. Freezing the balls off. Grab some water too. Okay, so the question is going to be, I guess I'm thinking too far ahead. I don't know what the graveyard's going to want from me. So, let's get that over with first. Then we'll think about what we're going to do. Maybe after a good night's sleep, if we can get that. Okay, warmed up. Time to see where this goes. Oh, shit. Forgot about that. Okay, here we go. No, it wasn't Wolfgar. It was Angrier. How am I supposed to talk to others? Otherwise, they'll vaporize me. It's 8 o'clock, I guess. Are you guys sleeping or? Hello, Lionheart. How old are these guys even are? Does the voice keep them immortal? Hello, you are Angrier.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jorgen Wimkel.
You're welcome.
Well done. You have now
Oh,
passed
thank
all
goodness.
the trials.
Thank you,
Come
sweet
with me.
sister.
It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Okay. Alright. Do you mind if I have a snack? I'm feeling a bit nervous. And when I'm nervous, I get hungry. Recognize me as Dragonborn. What does that mean? Are we going to the cool table? Not the cool table then. Okay. Ooh, this Akatosh? Sorry. Pretty dark haircut. You guys could use more lights. Oh, I guess you called everyone. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to.
You are ready to learn the
Ooh.
final word of unrelenting force.
Ooh.
Da.
Da.
Which means push.
Da. Sorry. Force balance
With all
push.
3 words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
No promises. I'm the Dragonborn, so I can use it however I want, right? Haha, just kidding. I'll use it wisely. I will try to use it wisely. Da.
Master Wolfgar
Push.
will now gift you with his
Oh, sweet.
Da.
Since I can't find dragons to kill. Boost, roll, da. Force, balance, push. Receive great
You have
goods.
completed
Can
your
I move?
training,
I can't move.
Dragonborn.
Okay.
We would speak to you.
You are speaking to me.
Stand between us and prepare
Okay.
yourself. Few
Prepare.
can withstand the unbridled
You guys are going to talk.
force
Wait,
of the great
we would speak Geralt? Oh, crap.
are ready.
Right? Oh, God. Oh. Feel a slight tinging in my ears. Okay. Is it my bones now? That's like. Holy crap. Ow. Actually understood some of those words.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Open. And no other quest. Hell yes. Hell yes. Thank you, Divines. Thank you, Sithless. Thank you, Hist. Thank you, everything. Finally, something worked out for good old Sitscales. Yeah, that's. Whew. Alright. Okay, so. Hi, Hrothgar's open. Can I just. Does that mean I can walk my dog around here? You guys talk now?
Dovahkiin,
said that. Oh my god. Even just saying that, okay. Jesus, guys. Get it, you're super powerful. Wait, where's Angry? I want to talk to him. Like, what do these guys actually say? I recognize some words. But, songs to return. I can just take stuff now. Oh, I'm one of them now. Well, at least they see me as one of them. Rise and fall the blades. I don't know what the blades are. Dragon break. I can just take stuff. I mean, I don't want to just take stuff. This is a short one. Let's just read it real quick. The Dragon Break re-examined by Faldrum. The late Third Era was a period of remarkable religious ferment and creativity. The upheavals of the reign of Uriel VII were only the outward signs of historical forces that would eventually lead to the fall of the Septim dynasty. The so-called Dragon Break was first proposed at this time by a wide variety of cults and fringe sects across the empire, connected only by common obsession with the events surrounding Tiber Septim's rise to power, the founding myth, if you will, of the Septim dynasty. The basis of the Dragon Break doctrine is now known to be a rather prosaic error in the timeline printed in the otherwise authoritative Encyclopedia Tamrielica, first published in Third Era 12. During the early years of Tiber Septim's reign. At that time, the archives of Alinor were still inaccessible to human scholars, and the extant records from the Elysian period were extremely fragmentary. Elysian, that was the empire that was created after the slaves defeated the elves in Cyrodiil. Before Tiber Septim's time. The Elysians had systematically burned all the libraries they could find, and their own records were largely destroyed during the War of Righteousness. Silly. The author of the Encyclopedia Tamrielica was apparently unfamiliar with the Elysian year, quote-unquote, which their priesthood used to record all dates. We now know this refers to the length of the long vision trances undertaken by high priestesses, which may last anywhere from a few weeks to several months. Based on the analysis of the surviving trance scrolls, as well as murals and friezes, I don't know, from Elysian templates, I estimate that the Elysian Order actually lasted only about 150 years rather than the famous 1008 years given by the Encyclopedia Tamrielica. The mystery of the millennial plus rule of the Elysians was accepted but unexplained until the spread of the Lorcan cults in the late Third Era, when the doctrine of the Dragon Break took hold, because this dating and explanation was so widely held at the time, and then repeated by historians through today, it has come to have the force of tradition. Recall, however, that the Third Era historians were already separated from the Elysians by a gulf of more than 2,000 years, and history was still in its infancy, relying on few archives from the early days. Today, modern archaeology and paleontology have confirmed with what my own research in Elysian dating first suggested, that the Dragon Break was invented in the late Third Era based on a scholarly era fueled by obsession with eschatology and Numidianism, and perpetuated by scholarly inertia. Well, I understood about 3 of those words. Let's go on well too. Great War. Let's play the war with Thalmor. It's like a big book too. Let's just skim through it. Yeah, Thalmor. There's this telling of basically the events that led up to the Great War. Then what actually happened during the Great War. And then how the Great War ended. The aftermath. Let's read the last paragraph. There can be no doubt that the current peace cannot last forever. The Thalmor take the long view, as is proved by the sequence of events leading up to the Great War. All those who value freedom over tyranny can only hope that before it is too late, Hammerfell and the Empire will be reconciled. and stand united against the Thalmor threat. Otherwise, any hope to stem the tide of the Thalmor rule over to all Tamriel is dimmed. Gonna take that. Probably doesn't help. That's Skyrim is undergoing a civil war right now. If anyone's happy about that, it's probably the Thalmor. Don't know much about politics, but I do know how to read and how to infer some things. Right, I'm looking for angrier. Yeah, angrier.
Sky above, voice within.
Sure. What was that ceremony about? Were you guys, well, you weren't shouting at me. You were speaking in dragon tongue. What were you saying?
Spoke the traditional words of greeting to a dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar before he became
That is a crazy comparison. Well, not, I guess it's not a comparison, but yeesh. That's some austere company you just put me in. Okay, what exactly did you say?
I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kine, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
The dragon of the north. Give me a lot to think about, sir. Master, thank you. I want to learn more about the voice.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous.
Oh.
But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready.
I could do that in my spare time, I guess. So yeah, have you located one?
Whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
You talk funny. Thank you.
Sky above, voice within.
Wait. I got this. Sky above, voice within. Right. Slave Miko, let's get some rest. Maybe they'll allow us to use one of their beds now. Let's find out. Oh, look where they put the horn. Blow the horn of the Thum. I don't know if I should do this. Oh, part of mod. Okay. I guess I can use that to turn Dragon Souls into perks or something. I don't think one of my mods says that. Of course, you need to Dragon Soul first. This guy's part of a mod too for the Bard stuff. Oh no, it's called Warrior Poet, I think. I find their abilities a bit too powerful. Here, I'll show you. What I'm talking about here.
Yes.
So these abilities work off of other things other than like just like magicka. Okay. But yeah, take a look at these. Call upon the Prince of Domination, that's one like Bal, to gain 50 spell power, 20 spell cast, 30% incoming damage, plus 30. So it's been, I mean, you get plus 30% incoming damage, 99%, minus 99% movement speed, and you lose 6 points of health per second for 8 seconds. Reduced by magic. But, so you're basically rooted in the ground, but you're able to, like, just murder things with spells. I mean, they're very interesting spells, actually. Enemies flee up to level 150 or slowed and flee from combat. Improved by illusion. Costs 140 health, reduced by armor. Basically, high armor will reduce the effects. Woe feels 22 damage per second for 20 seconds. Destroys resistances and armor. Costs stamina. Let's actually grab one of these. Might be useful. Challenge Sky. Challenge the might beast of the sky for its fairy duel in 18 seconds. Wow. I don't know what that is. Seven's Craft of Shade. That sounds like necromancy, so Dagon. Magical shield that absorbs all spells produced by magic. That's kind of neat. Your two-handed attack leaves enemies weakened. Death Knight. Raises all dead around you for 30 seconds. Costs 90 health for each corpse. Could probably kill you if you're not careful. Devour Dragon Souls. Cost of Dragon. Okay, interesting. Draugr Warlord. Sounds like necromancy. Red Cloak. Opponents in melee ranger slowed and weakened and take, so it's like a cloak. Costs 120 damage, stamina. Dremor Guardian. Summons a Dremor Guardian for 60 seconds. That would be nice. I don't know what a Valkinaz is. I'm almost. I mean, it's only 60 seconds, but it makes things too powerful. And voice the force of the arcane to carry you forward. It sounds like whirlwind thing. Firebomb. Throw a firebomb at enemies. Costs 110 stamina. Firebomb at enemies, huh? Doesn't do much. 30 points of physical damage. It's not bad. Flames of Oblivion. Slow moving fireball. Resisted by magic. Focus shots. So some spells. Green Pact. Lost Bosmer art that binds enemies in place for 4 seconds. Costs 100 stamina. It'd be cool if they were like restricted by histographs. Call upon the Hist to deal 15 points of disease damage per second to surrounding enemies and reduce their disease and poison resistance for 10 seconds. This feels like I almost feel like I should get this. But he doesn't really have that strong a connection to the Hist. Maybe when he does, he can use this. Plus, I imagine it might be dangerous since it looks like it's an AoE. AoEs are, I don't know, things can go really bad. Meridia's Shield. Increases armor lane. Improved by restoration. Might Blow. Mistress of Cold Harbor. Summon. Mountain Strike. Two-handed. Moving Fortress. Sacrifice movement. Oblivion Call. While it burns your soul, consumes 8 points of health per second for 8 seconds, reduced by magic. Omen and Warding. No fall damage. And you can swim on, well, I can swim on water, right? Orb of Meridia. Summons an Orb of Meridia. Maybe it's an interesting Daedric prince. I mean, she's not exactly a Daedric prince. She's more complex than that. And she hates undead. And Soot hates undead. So, what are you gonna do? It's a good match. Allies within 100 feet have improved combat skills, health, and stamina. Improved by illusion for 1 minute. That might be kind of cool. Heals the caster. Includes improves armor. Resists magic. Paladin's Grace. 9 points per second for 30 seconds. Not bad. Play Doctor. Explosion. Poison. Predator's Move. Boost your movement speed. Primal Fear. Target flee. Costs 100. Protection. Does not punish wearing armor. Basically like regular alteration spells kind of do. Resist magic by 25%. That would be too strong. I don't know. Rampage. Go on a rampage. Reaper's Call. If one of these invisibility for 7 seconds, activating or inflict a spell, does it cost anything? No, I don't know if it does. Shield Breaker. Paralyze opponents. Cost 90 stamina. Conjure a cloak that deals Spectral Arrow. Fires a Spectral Arrow. Improved by Conjuration. Supernatural. Some of these seem too powerful because it doesn't show what it costs to cast them. Do any of these cast Soul Trap? Heal allies within 40 feet, 19 points per 10 seconds, and half the amount for the caster. Fever restoration. Turn the tide. I get that. Summons an undead. That sounds like necromancy. Recover health 10 times faster for 10 seconds. Cost 90 stamina. That might be decent. Call upon Venom Period. Isn't he a Danger Prince, not just a venomous dragon? Oh yeah, I guess it is summoning a Danger Prince. War Thunder. Powerful shout. 200 physical damage. 110. So time. Stamina regenerates faster. Pretty neat. I'm gonna have to create a character just to sort of test them out in battle. See how, if they're broken or if they're, how do you flow it with the rest of the game. There you go. Okay, for now, let's find a bed. Dang, this place is lost. More books. The Akatosh Alduin Dichotomy. What book we read? Akatosh and Alduin. Or the other way around. Alduin and Akatosh. Where these guys get food from? They're interested about the dreamer. What's Ramanada? The birth of Riemann. Okay. It's Riemanada. Cooking crisis. Bread and cheese. I know you guys have a. Okay, I'll stick in. Yeah. We're one of them now, Rico. Time for this back and relax. Yeah, we're basically. Ooh, I need these for something. There's a recipe. Whenever I need those, I'll figure out something. Sacks. And what do we need gold for? Alright, let's have some sleep here. This will, oh, wait, this will still downstairs. No. This'll, you don't stay down there. It's safe. Sometimes she's stubborn. There you go. Hello? Hey, what'd you find? Ectoplasm. Now you're on ghosts. Guys. Delphine tried to find me. I mean, she would never mess with the Greybeards. Like, I could take her. So, the Greybeards would obliterate her. I guess. So, because you gotta think about what's our next steps here, right? We finally got lucky. We're free. We don't have any more, obligations. Greybeards don't want anything more from us. The only people that want stuff, the only people that kind of want stuff from us are bad people. The one either do want to kill us because, like those cultists that, I don't know why, they call me a false dragonborn. It's like, get over, man. Just do what you want. Leave me alone. I'm not coming after you. Anyway, those guys should still be on Stolzheim. So, I think we're pretty clear of them. The only other people that want a piece of me are in Morrowind, and they might have forgotten about me already, or maybe they sent assassins to come and finally punish me. But you know what? If they do, we might be okay with all the stuff we've learned. And maybe they'd think twice coming after me, since, you know, they might hear some rumors about me being dragonborn and all. Think twice. Switching my earphones, by the way, off the top. Okay. But if we want ultimate safety from all of our friends, I think I've come to the conclusion that we can't just be by ourselves out there. We're too vulnerable. What we need is a what's the word? It's like a guild or a group that we can be a part of. We can have people that can watch our backs constantly. And then when people come after us, well, we won't be alone. Butter. This is a little worrying. Okay. I need to make some food. Anyway, I've got some food on here, on the horse. So for now, I guess, yummy crab stew. Right. We need some type of faction that we can join. Now, I've been thinking about what we know of. Oh, I guess we can go back to Morthal if I wanted to, since I'm basically free to do anything. And we can do that thing for Facade. Yeah, it still doesn't make super a lot of sense, but something that we can do. Oh, maybe we can visit Forksnake, get that goat, get the zoo, grow the zoo, as it were. We should go back to Whiterun. Where's this? It's the Dawn Star. I'm always to visit the village, visit the College of Winterhold. Alright, where am I going to get one of these from? Bring one song of the alchemist to Miami. Apparently one's in Solitude. Okay, well, alright, so okay, think of factions I could join. Oh, this one's pretty close. A pain to kill it. Thing again, last time I tried to fight a dragon on a mountain, it didn't go too well. Alright, so there's one. Okay, there's two. Okay, let's go through them. We can join the Stormcloaks. Yeah? Real often seemed like a bad guy. And, I mean, that's a pretty powerful faction right there. Cons? I mean, plus I already kind of know the, okay, pros. Big faction, pretty powerful. I know some key members. I know Realoff. I spoke to the Jarl of Windhelm already, Ulfric Stormcloak, so already got it in. Those are pros. Cons, they'll probably won't just want me to chill with them. They'll probably want to send me out on missions or patrols, and I'll probably run into Imperials and Thalmor. So that probably wouldn't end up well. Another option, the companions in Whiterun. I don't know anything about them except they seem like a bunch of drunken mercenaries, but I don't know. That might be an option. Maybe have people that can teach me to be a better fighter. Cons, being a brute mercenary is not my reason for getting up in the morning. I know those skills to defend myself, but I prefer sneaking around. Otherwise, I just run into battle. I wouldn't use a crossbow to begin with. Get careless about the Dunrunner's stupid zero. None wants to Bard College. Pro. I'd probably just end up being a bard, just go from town to town, singing, earning money. Cons. Doubt any bards are going to be tough enough that I can depend on them to defend me from people that want my head. In other words, it's not a great faction to defend myself or to protect myself in. Might be a good faction to be a part of, or not faction, but it might be interesting to become a Skald. But again, I'm looking for some protection here, people that I don't know have my back. The other one here is, where is it? I spoke to him. Where is it? Where's Red Around's retreat? Oh, that's come out too. Did I not? I thought I did speak to him. The orc. You mentioned a place too. Where is it? Maybe one of these. Facade. Mercury, blood in the water. Eliminate. Where's this? Oh. It's the merchant. Gross truth. Armor from the hut. Froth fry. Dragonborn. Travel soul's time. No. Oh yeah, I don't want to eat meat, pretty sure. Find caravans. Necroman. Oh yeah. Fermatu. Did I not talk to Dumac? I'm pretty sure I did. He was sitting with Alfalfa and Alfala, whatever her name is, Alfala in Whiterun. I thought it was weird. And then I was like, because he was talking about vampires. And I was like, nah. I thought that would be a quest. If I hadn't actually talked to him in this game, I guess I'm... Whoops. Anyway, let's assume that I did talk to him. Oh, I can get this gem to an appraiser and work done. It's not even on the map. Then again, it might not be on the map. You know, I'm 100%, okay, almost 100% sure I spoke to Dumac, which means I know about the... Maybe I don't know about them, because it should be a quest. It should be called the... Oh my god, I actually forgot their name. Dawnguard, yes. Okay, maybe Soot hadn't spoken to them yet, so I guess they're not an option. So, I guess our options would be, as far as Soot knows, the Stormcloaks, the Companions. Hard to college, but not really. I guess that's it. Stormcloaks, Companions. Hard to college. He doesn't really know of any others. Or I guess the Greybeards. He could stay up High Hrothgar, and we can end the story of Sitskills right here, right now. He just decided to become a Greybeard, live up here for the rest of his life, while unbeknownst to him, Alduin destroys everything and everyone. All right, good night, everyone. Thanks for coming. We decided to end the story of Sitskills here, and I guess the entire world, since Alduin will end this Kalpa and destroy everything. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you. Just kidding. All right. I'll start from. Oh, where to go? Good. last place he wants to go is back is just Solstein, Dunmer country. Oh, thank you. Not just because, well, he and Dunmer have an interesting relationship. He doesn't hate them. He knows good ones, he knows bad ones, just like everyone else. But the people right now he's most worried about are the people he stole from to get to Skyrim in the first place, and those are Dunmer, rich and powerful Dunmer. And so, if they're going to have any connections and any resources to put his head on a pike, they'd be in Solstein. I should burn this stupid machine action, stupid gray mains. Now, you know what? I could go. I am almost 100% sure that he spoke to Dumac about the Dawn Guard. I don't know why it's not a quest. Maybe it doesn't turn into a quest. I don't know. But I am sure that he spoke to Dumac about the Dawn Guard. So it should be a quest. I don't know which episode it was in. I'd go and check right now, but I don't want it. I don't want it. What time is it? 1:25. Should we just go to Windhelm? Maybe just join the Stormcloaks. The cons, though. Maybe sending them out on missions. Maybe being a friend of Rayoff, you'd be able to negotiate something else. Let's take one more look here. Once he's in a faction, then he can take care of others, like random quests. Once he knows that he's safe and he's got some people that'll watch us back. Version pass, where is this? Should we try that dragon? I don't know. I think it's pushing it. I guess we could try it. There's no reason to visit the Skate base sculptor. Unless. I guess another way to get. Maybe another way to hide from people is by. I don't know if he wants. If he's that desperate to change his face. He likes his face. Okay, you know what? We don't want to stay here forever. Just gotta make a decision. We're gonna have to assume that he's never met Dumac or Dirac or whatever his name is, so he doesn't know the Dawn Guard. Otherwise, he'd actually be interested in joining them.
Dovahkiin.
Gee, that terrified me. Okay, so not speak throat day. My ears are still ringing. Let's get out of here. You know what? Let's go to Windhelm. Decision made. Again, him and Ha on him all day, every day. Point of Windhelm. Let's see, we'll see if Rayoff is there. Point us in the right direction. Maybe we'll be lucky and we'll get, like, the choice assignments or something. All I can say is that any group or faction that's got Rayoff in it can't be bad, because he was a stand-up guy. Now we got clear skies. Look at that. Very cool. So Jarl too. Say hello. Remember me? We're at the top of our heads, right next to, right beside each other. Crazy times, eh? Before we go any further, '24. So we're like 4 days past the spawn. So I'm starting to think dragons are broken. Don't know how to fix it. You know what? I bet it's because of that one that ran off. Because it just disappeared. It wasn't killed. It didn't absorb its soul. I thought I disabled that mod already. Like, I'm thinking the mod author is the English as second language because I don't understand what this is. Manually absorb dragon souls. Are you telling me my options are either I manually absorb dragon souls, which means I have to go up to the dragon and click it, or I can't absorb dragon souls? Why would I not want to absorb dragon souls? And does that mean I can't automatically absorb dragon souls? Because I think that's what this means too. These two kind of sound like they mean the same thing. That's why I usually just disable it, because I don't understand how it's supposed to work. But I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't think it's the same. It's not the same mod as Dragon Raid Integral. So, or at least not by the same mod author. I think so. I don't know. Maybe we should change it. Maybe put it as can't. Absorb type as can't absorb dragon souls. Reason is, I'm wondering if that dragon that flew off and then just disappeared, maybe it's broken because if it was killed by something, and we were too far away. Now, normally, oh, cool. What are we looking at here? So in vanilla, if a dragon dies far away from you, like, you'll just absorb its soul. And so you might not even know. You might be just walking down the street, and then all of a sudden, you're absorbing a dragon soul, and you have no idea why. It's because the dragon died somewhere in the world. But maybe these mods F that up. I don't know. Maybe it's because that dragon never died, and so that's why dragons aren't respawning, because that dragon's still out there somewhere. Maybe we need to go hunting for it. But I don't know where it went. I guess there's one thing I could do. No, let's say first. Let's try this. Zero. So basically I made it so that there's Well, it should be that there's no wait time now. I put it at 0. Default value is 3. Game days pass plus WI wait dragon. If game days pass is higher than WI next dragon, the dragon can respond. Yeah, it is. What's this? Inspire powerful summons creatures and animals to fight for you. Undead and folk are immune to this song's effects. Oh, yeah, that's a song that we got. I think we need a special tool to actually use it though, so. Alright, we'll try hunting down that dragon. See if we can trace it. If it's still in the same area somehow, I don't know. My game is screwed and no more dragons will spawn. I don't know. Yeah, big ass lake. No, we haven't actually tried our shout. Should we use it on a body? Maybe that spider's body. Just for science. Angier said it would be much more powerful. Maybe one of these goats. That was pretty uninspiring. I expected more. Let's try it again. Maybe it's because it's a weird. Is it because I fight it on the ground? I don't want to test it on one of my pets. That'd be a real dick move. Oh, that spider should be around here. There. Alright, let's try it on you. It's pretty loud though. Let's try it again. It sounds oppressive, but I mean, does it do anything more than? Did you see that? Fusro hit. Okay, we'll try Fusro now, the bear. Maybe the bear likes flying. Because what? Fusro does more. No, Fus does way more. Oh no, there goes our test subject. Alright, you know what? Let's try the spider again. Can Fus and Fusro do more, push fast harder than Fusro that? Okay. Basically the same as Fusro that, kind of. Barely any pause though, probably because of some blessings or something. That one knocked it pretty far up. Something's wrong. Oh my god, what is wrong with my mods? Why would Fusro send it? Okay, let's try it from this angle. Look how far Fuss pushed him. Okay, alright, so now we'll far Fuss Ruda.
Fuss Ruda!
Everything is broken. Maybe it's different against living things. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Good morning. Sometimes mods can just mess everything up. I don't know what mod would be messing with my bloody shouts.
Daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge.
Let her live, man. Stop being a bully. Should push what at you. It should be seen as an attack. What? What is?
Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
Oh, I like you. Alright.
You have to let Fastrid follow her heart. You can't tell her what to do.
She's our only child, Loti. Am I to throw her to the wolves?
You're hardly throwing her to the wolves. She just wants to see the world.
For the wolves. If you wanted to keep her because you're afraid for her, don't treat her like she's a burden at the same time. You're making her miserable. It's like so simple, and yet you don't get it, dumbass. Alright, let's try to track down that dragon.
If she decides to leave us. What then? No. No, I can't bear the thought.
Okay, so we came down there and then flew up here, so let's see. It's out. Probably. Hey, this is the lake in the tower we saw when we were up there. It's cool. Maybe that's what distracted it. Alright, so two things could have distracted it. It could be that tower. Or somewhere else. I'm inclined to think that it probably went after what it thought were dangerous targets than we are. So maybe it went up the tower. Don't know what's in the tower. Could it have fallen all the way down there? Probably not. It wasn't anywhere near being killed. Don't see it though. Keep your eyes out for a dragon, I suppose. Nilhelm. Nilheim. What is that? Oh, just rock. So, horses like to go swimming in this water. Okay, so I probably came this way, and then was probably further distracted by something. This is Nilhelm. Hey guys.
Never should have come here.
What? Who are you talking to? Who you talking? Guard.
You are. You won't get the best of me.
Are you insane? You're talking about I saw a rabbit? Yeah, I think these people are insane. Hey, did you guys see a dragon? Did a dragon come? What's up? Guards.
Now you'll pay.
all pissed off at something. Alright. Well, it didn't come here. It might have. Maybe it was distracted by all these guys. And flew off again, but where could it have gone this time? Across the bridge, probably. It's another way to Eberstead. Windhelm. This way is to Riften. No reason to go to Riften. Hey. You doing okay?
Are they gone?
Or,
Bandits attacked and ransacked my cart. Can you help me?
I can't afford my time.
My
What can I
camp
do?
is nearby in the ruins of Nilheim. Get me there safely, and you'll be rewarded.
I was just in Nilheim. What do you mean you're... Oh, wait, RD... Okay, no, you said that his,
It's just across the
that's
bridge
where he
and up that
lives.
hill.
Alright. Must be rich to have all those guards. Maybe we can get some cash out of this. Hey, boy.
We're close now. I can see the camp.
Oh yeah, you guys are kind of insane. They're going nuts
Wait
a little
here.
like a
I'll be
rabbit.
right back with your reward.
Thanks.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
What are you talking about? Wait, what is it fighting? What the...
Guess it's all clear now.
Fuck. This had a bad premonition. It can't be true. It can't be.
We're close now. I can see the camp.
The guards are insane. Deja vu.
Wait here. I'll be right back with your reward.
Okay. Another deja vu. I have a bad feeling. It's just like my deja vu. What can happen? Where are you? Oh. Oh, that's more like it. That arrow, I don't know what. That looked like a. I thought he was using just a longbow, iron arrows, but they hit like a truck. What's going on? What's going on? Die.
I'll carve you into pieces. Just let's see what you got.
Oh! Why am I so mad? I feel like I'm having a bad dream. Be careful, boy. I have a bad
We're
feeling.
close now. I can see the camp. Wait here. I'll be right back with your reward. Now ain't this a surprise?
Don't know why that. I guess his archery skill is high. Okay. real danger here. Shit. What do you want? Put me on.
Death awaits you. Where are you?
Nobody's going to take your stuff.
Huh.
You picked a bad time to get
Oh.
lost, friend.
I thought they weren't gonna. I thought they were gonna activate. They were acting very weird. Leave my dog alone. Why are you guys fighting each other? What is happening?
Your kind has no place in...
What'd you say? Don't touch my dog. Kinda warned you. You still alive? Wow, you took that like a champ. Where are you? Oh, sorry, boy. This bad man just hurt you. Guess he slipped. Well, that happened. Well, that's the good news. This Fusroda does seem pretty worth it. What's wrong with these guys? It's all weird. Just gonna pull their hearts out with my bare hands because their materials. Where's their leader? Definitely want his heart. This guy was helping us though. So weird. Well, thanks. Oh, I don't want to sit. Eat thistle. Yeah, you missed a weird one. Ooh. Oh, what's your poison? I need a mug. Tankard. Got me out. Did you find anything? Nope. Right, good boy, Nico. Sorry you got hurt by all those jerks. Oh, there you are. Let's try. This is where we dessert. You just cook. Cook nice. This had iron arrows on a longbow. Yeah, that's what I thought. And yet he hit like a freaking truck. I really do need better armor. Ugh, ground salt slot. Oh, I mean, I could eat raw food. Let me take your ground slaughterfish. Huh. For some reason, I thought there was a pot here. I don't think that's all the place, so. So these were guards, these were bandits the entire time, which means when I came up here before, they didn't attack me probably because they were told not to attack anyone. Unless we ordered it. Then maybe one of them was confused. These are definitely called bandits, so maybe they're, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should join up companions. I mean, you know what? Even if it was just so I can learn from their teachers. I'm sure they got a armored teacher or something there. I can learn from them. Wouldn't that be a bad idea? But out of character, what I want to do is I want to trigger a dragon. I don't want them to be broken. I don't know why it flew off like that in the first place. Maybe it's just the odds. Maybe it's just the odds. Because there's another thing too that usually happens on at this level that hasn't happened yet. So it could just be the odds. I'm not going to say what it is for spoilers. Well, anyway. That happened. Come on, boys. Hey, some more ground fish? Floor fish? Thought I grabbed them all. Oh, they're all called bandits now. Okay, okay. They were called guards before, then they switched. You think we can find... Nah, it's probably not worth it. Let's go, guys. Called here. Put some stuff away. And I guess, you know, this is the main road. We'll just... The dragon could be any goddamn where. This is the other way, to, obviously, to Iristed, by the way. As you can see. And if it's on our way, we do need practice. One thing I hate is, you probably notice going through third person when I'm fighting. It's not on purpose. It's because I put a little pressure on the camera and it just clicks me into third person. I thought about maybe changing, because I can change the button layout and put the button that puts me into third person to another button, but I don't know which one I can do that for. Toggle POV. Like, I would need to replace it with something. What could I replace it with? Maybe character menu, but it would just take me to the character. And when we jump, Triangles jump now. So if I accidentally press this while I'm fighting, I'll just jump. And if I want to switch POV, I can just do that. And if I'm doing something and I want to switch POV on purpose, and I press the wrong button, all I'll do is jump, which is fairly harmless. Let's try that for a while. Then maybe my brain will train itself. Just like that. And my brain will train itself to a new button configuration. We'll try it for a while. Jump is, again, fairly harmless. It's that way I won't be accidentally switching to POVs when I fight. Alright, let's go to Windhelm first. Continue on to Windhelm, I should say. Well, at least I'm glad Fusor that works. Should call it by its name. Unrelenting Force works. Harmless. Well, that might work. Alright. Let's put some stuff away. Daggers. This. Mara, so I know what that does. Sneaking. Do I need this? Oh yeah, I got that off of the Bandito. Wait, why am I still overloaded? Not overloaded, but carrying something. That's heavy. What is it? Something extra. Books, maybe? Because that was at 200. 2 o'clock. Actually, I got the day off tomorrow. I do have one appointment, but it's in the late afternoon, so I can afford to go up pretty late today. Yeah, I don't know what's weighing me down. I guess I am using 2 weapons, so I don't really need to use 2 weapons. Oh, I had some weird slowdown. Hey guys, keep up. We're actually not used to this direction, so we're gonna come this way before. We came the other way. Snap-like cave. That sounds like a lot of fun. Come on, dragon. Come on. Maybe what I'll do is uninstall that mod. It's the mod I think is causing the issue. The dragon wolves. Three wolves. Hey guys. Oh yeah, kinds of peace. I think that's still going on, right? Voice of the sky. Right. Agent of Kinner, thou blessings of nature, blessings of the hist. Fortify shouts. It's Talos and blessings of Talos. So that's why my shouts go. There's Purge. Ah, there, voice of the sky. For 22 hours. Alright, you know what? In honor of Kinnereth, you don't attack me, I won't attack you. Okay. Better not attack my rabbit. Do you know rabbits come by? Do not attack her. Live. Oh my god, it's a crazy bear. It's a hug bear. This is a glitched out bear. Whoa, what happened to Blessed Kenneth? What? Oh shoot, sorry guys. Oh no, Tear. Oh no, I scared off Tear. Have I? Or I hope not. Oh my god. There are wolves. Okay guys, you're about to get caught up in craziness, I'm sorry. What? Oh my god, look how fast it's moving. It's after a Tear. Leave her alone. Okay. That's a good Tear. It's the same bear hurt you. Can't even click on it. Hey. Come here, guys. Get out of the way. What is... This game's buggier than it was yesterday. And yesterday I had all these resets and stuff. And the game was actually fairly stable, except for one weird thing. But this one here, it's acting all sorts of weird, and I do not understand it. Stay there. Unrelenting forces bear. And it's... Oh, that means it's a real body. Probably it's not even there, then it's a real body pipe. Whatever, man. This looks okay. This is not an issue. Dragon. I heard it. Is that... What? That was Delphine. But I told her to kick rocks. Why is she going to Kynes Grove without telling me anything about it? What is happening here? Now what? Did she make herself invisible? What's happening? Why is she being all mercy, mercy? Who is this?
There you are.
We're told.
Guess it's all clear now.
Whoa. Okay, that wasn't Delphine. Okay, it wasn't Delphine. It was a vampire. Vampire. Wow. They ran right past the Stormcloaks. Vampire fledgling. I haven't seen a vampire out. Okay, that's the dragon. This dragon's tied to that area. It's not gonna leave. Okay, well, it's not Delphine. Didn't break anything. Fine. That's good. Weird, but didn't break anything. Alright?
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
You guys just let that vampire run right past you. Stormcloaks, I'm surprised. I thought you'd care more. Now I'm lost. Yeah, I don't know which way we're going. I guess let's come back here. Hopefully we'll find a sign. Tells us where to go. This has been a wild. You know, I like when you roleplay, anything can happen. That's why I like games. You know, anything can happen. See a random vampire that looks exactly like Delphine. Alright, signpost, great. Windhelm. Okay, so Windhelm was down here. But which way is that other way then? Whiterun, okay. Might as well just go to Windhelm. I don't think that dragon... I don't know. I'll see about uninstalling the mod and reinstalling it. I mean, that'll help it. Because, I mean, I don't know. 24, or it's higher than 20. Dragon, I guess dragon can respond. So, I don't know, it could be just chance, too. Maybe we have to actually kill a dragon. Oh. Massive frame rate drop there. It's probably a war. Okay, these guys all spawned in. It's a battle. There's a war going on, man. You know it. Don't know if the Stormcloaks are winning. They've been winning for kind space. Okay, kind space means nothing, I guess. Or maybe. Oh no, they hate my horse. It's dumb. That's what they hate. They hate my animals. Where did the tear go? Went all the way down there. Yep. Oh, you again. You know what? I'm curious to see how fast he destroys me.
I am waiting for a good death.
Actually, no. We've already seen how fast he could destroy me. Then again, maybe my block is a little better now.
If you're not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave.
Let's just get to this part.
Perhaps. Are you sure about this?
Sure, why not?
We shall see.
This guy's gonna obliterate me.
Come
Oh, okay. Look at that. A power attack. What? Whoa, what's with the frame rate here? Whoop. What's with the frame rate here? Smooth out, please. Smooth out. Do you do damage over time? Because I was just... You hit me once with that power attack. And I kept bleeding. Oh. Maybe I was bleeding out. Even though I blocked it? Just waiting for the frame rate to readjust. It's probably spotting in all those war things. I might not recover once I leave the area. Damn, I want to try again.
I am waiting for a
Yeah,
good
yeah, yeah.
death. Yes. Were I to... Are you sure about this? We shall see.
Hit me. Come on. Look at that. Those are not power attacks. And look, he's causing damage over time. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Interesting. Alright, man. Thanks, that's all I want to know. You see, this is why Soot wants a faction. There are monsters like this guy running around. Okay, oh my god. Let's just try to get out of here. This frame rate is really bad. Which way were we going? This way. Whoa, why is it doing this? And that's a troll. I'll tell you right now, that's not going to get old. This frame rate, though, will. Come on. Figure it out, game. Look at this. I'm on the PlayStation 5, by the way. Come on. I know. Okay. Looks like it's smoothing out. Thank goodness. It's a little rough around the edges, but no, it's still really janky. Come on, smooth out. Okay. Alright, looks like we're good finally. Huh. Okay. my horse alone. You don't want this. Don't want to spend the entire day running after rabbit wolves. Anyway. Look at this. We've seen pits like this before, but they would be covering over them. This one looks like something came out of it. What's that dragon I know lives around here? Sounds like it's... Well, as long as we stay away from it. Terminal. That looks like a dwarven ruin. Skyrim's full of them for some reason. And that looks like a giant camp, that big fireball. Oh, there's the dragon. Doesn't do anything else but yell. Should we help this guy?
Cleared out, I guess.
Where are you?
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone.
United Empire. Have you not heard of what's happening?
Be on the right side.
Right side. Well, I want to be on the right side too, but... The right side, the people just taking innocent travelers and sentencing them to death for no reason. Is that the right side? Okay, boys, let's check the map. Okay. It's pretty late, but you can travel through the night. You can get to Windhelm. What's going on over here? Okay, I assume hunters. Taking their craft very seriously. Well, if I end up joining the Stormcloaks, I hope we don't meet in battle. That's a dead giant. What killed it? Soot, it's not your business. Soot, what are you doing? Soot! Oh, God. Why? Steam Crag Camp. Curiosity's gonna get you killed, Soot. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame me when that happens. Mine and Lyra. Oh, so a book teaching how to fish. You know, we actually haven't gone fishing yet. We should do that. Got it really close. Oh, sorry. Hey, giant's alive. I was trying to move that potion. So, if your stupid curiosity gets you into a fight with a dragon, you'll have no one to blame but yourself. Keep that in mind. Stupid curiosity and greed. Guess if Rayolf is there, wanna bring a present maybe? I don't know. You know what? No, it's not because of that. It's because I want whatever's in this chest. It's locked. And I want it. It's cold. And because it's cold, lockpicking is harder. My fingers are a bit numb. Ouch. Plus the giant's walking towards me. Come on. Warm up, warm up. Got it. Okay, that wasn't bad. The Puff Queen. Also saved these books. Look at Daedra sliding down slowly. Real burns. I already got this. Good cheat. Oh, he must have been a guard. Poor guy. What's happening? Who's it? Oh, just got obliterated by that dragon. Oh, I thought this was a giant. This is a horse. Okay. I don't know who it was, just got obliterated. Oh, was it? It wasn't the guy that was wanted to join the Imperials. Sounded like a dumber. I can't see. Hope it wasn't. That'd be kind of a crappy way to die. Come on, fellas. Let's get out of here. Oh no, it wasn't him. There he is. He's still alive.
Haha, this should be good.
What do you got on you? I know you're a screaming dealer.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. Take a look.
Ooh. The ambrosia of my people. Buy everything, huh? Convenient. Ooh, very convenient. Resist 60. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. Drains. Okay, that's. Now, these minor stamina potions are probably not as useful anymore. We're gonna regret selling that. And I got my horse.
All right, then.
How much cash do you have on you? You
Take
can buy everything. 575.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got my horse, and they're gonna be closed. All the shops when we get to Windhelm. So I'll also sell stuff now. Where I can. You know what? Gotta remember to wear it. Well, let's get some better food going. And this stuff we can start to sell here. Ruby. And I guess that's it. I guess I'll have all the good stuff at our house. Prices.
Take a look.
Sorry, I'm about to fleece you. A little bit. Not that much. Ship. I want to break this down. Because I don't really need that. Do this. And you can have my ruby. I guess that's it.
Fight well.
You too. Good boys and girls. Come on, Zoo Crew. There's a hut nearby. Where is it? Huh. What is that? familiar with that logo. Oh wait, maybe that's just a mammoth site. That's where the dragon is. He came around this area. The Elder Gleam is sort of around this area, as I recall. Yeah, it's right up there. Here. Nope, not there. Here. So, not quite. We've gone pretty far north. I think I see Windhelm right now. Definitely having second thoughts, though, of joining the Stormcloaks, just because this is their headquarters. I mean, yeah, it looks nice enough as a city, but look at that's what I don't like. It's too cold. I mean, walking, patrolling around here, that'd be a miserable existence. So maybe we'll just drop by here just to rest up, and then think about the other option. I guess the other option is the companions. Or we can go to Riften and see about the praise. Someone who can praise this gem. We should do that. Anyway, let's grab stuff from. I might be able to find a enchanting thingamabob. Do that. Keep the bear pelts for tempo wide arms. Grab everything else. We got 7 camping supplies. They're heavy though, so I don't think I'll be getting any more. Alright, Tyr. Stay warm. Oh, thanks for yawning.
Need
You
a
wanna
ride?
find out? Hey, the small moon. It's very rare. I see it. Oh, small moon and the big one. Cool. Very rare. I see that. Let's pick that noise. That sounded like a bear. Yeah, big moon, small moon. Cool.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Tell me about Windhelm.
It's an old city, I can tell you that. The Palace of the Kings is ancient. It's not the friendliest place for outsiders. The Dark Elves were all forced to live in a slum called the Grey Quarter.
What sucks?
The Argonians can't even live inside the walls. They're all stuck out on the docks.
I'm sorry,
Still,
what?
Candlehearth Hall's got decent food and cheap bunks. You could do worse.
Wait, can you go back to the part about Argonians not being allowed in the...
See ya.
That can't be right. That can't be. Is that an Atronach? Oh, I thought it was a Frost Atronach. Oh, what's going on here? Refugees.
Need something?
Did they not let you in either?
How can I assist?
The Argonians aren't allowed in the city? What, on the docks? Okay, where's the docks? Okay, so I love the water, but you're not going to catch me swimming in that. I turn into icicle, sink to the bottom. We'll have to go into the docks from the outside. We need to find out what talking about Argonians is not allowed in the city. This is where the Stormcloaks. This is their home city.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
You haven't met the right one. But look how cold I am. Argonians they wouldn't last. I mean, it'd be a miserable existence if they had to live outside. Don't buy it. Go on.
eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Spare a coin.
Maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Septims for my supper is all I ask.
I mean, they could be spies. Yeah.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
I mean, I'm not gonna. If I did hate Dark Elves, which I don't, why would I tell you? So, no, I don't
Come to
hate
the wrong city,
your people.
Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
I mean, she might actually be a. Then again, I don't think. No, nah. I think that's small-minded thinking. Maybe Bosmer, they actually are part of the Dominion, but not the Dumber. Looks like just in order to give me trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't
You got a bit of a rap problem.
He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Sounds like an idiot. Do they not know the difference between Dunmer and like the other elves that are actually part of the Dominion?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well.
What?
In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. Safe travels.
Why do they hate the Argonians? What do we do?
Spare a coin for an old woman, my lord.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
No problem. Can you train me in pickpocketing?
Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Yeah, enjoy it. I've got enough gold. Thanks. Now I can
Divine
pickpocket.
smile on a charitable soul.
Well, I gotta get the Argonians.
Bit late to be wandering around, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. What the hell? Oh, right, the rat. You guys have rats. Okay. Ah. Reduces enemy weapon damage by 50% for 30 seconds. Ah, I could break this down. Okay. Got, oh, I don't want to use those. I guess that's all for now. It's,
just a few more hours and I can crawl under some furs.
This seems like a normal guy. Like individuals, like that Nord being jerks. Sure, I can get that. I mean, individuals can be jerks. That doesn't explain why the Argonians are forced to sleep outside, though. I'll visit them in the morning.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a clean hut around here somewhere.
The age of oppression is now nearly done.
Need to fire your. Is there a reason why you're staying so far from me? Okay.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
Who's pushing? Thanks. What is this called? Candlehearth Hall.
Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs?
I haven't been upstairs.
163 years ago.
Oh, that's just the way you talk.
Was the home of a grand warrior named Wundhai. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durok lit a candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns.
It's like a speech impediment. Nords get uppity when I ask them about
Food for the hungry.
when I asked him about fish magic, you know what? Why not?
Magic? Goodness, not here. Nothing dangerous like that. That's all kept to that college up in Winterhold. Better that than dealing with Ulfric's wizard like some do.
Usually they advise to go to the wizard, not to college. I'm curious. Anyway, like we're doing.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I'm getting the feeling that Argonians are hated.
Name's Mills. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth.
Sorry, sometimes I jump. It's just what I do. So, anyway, yeah, let's find out where our room is. It's late.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Thanks. Where are you guys? This'll come over here. Get you to come over here. Just wait here. And you, I guess, I don't know where you're gonna wait. Ooh, I'm gonna make some food.
Look alive, will you?
Yes, Mum.
Oh, someone's coming. Look alive, would you? There's a lot of salt, so we can make a lot of food.
You want a drink?
Hello, Susanna the Wicked.
Depends.
On the menu?
Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Don't just stand in the doorway. That's so rude. I should get something so that, hot vegetable soup, sure. Thanks.
See you around, handsome.
So I don't understand why they might call you the Wicked. I'm not here to judge, though. She seems very nice. Very nice young lady. Come here, Miko. Here. Okay, good. Lock doorways, please. Alright, stay here. I gotta question the locals. Just relax. There's some... Oh my god. Immediately, just starts trashing the place. Like, immediately. Is that Tuskar to Winter?
Smell that fresh air?
Get around.
Truly, this is a good place to play a song.
So, why here in particular?
Why, to perform for my
That was you singing.
Why should only the courts and inns of wealthy towns be given the gift of music?
Agreed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should be a bard. Except, oh, I guess you got a particular rendition. Oh, that must be the can forever brink. I wonder if anyone ever puts it out of spite. I guess that'd be a dick thing to do. Hello. I hate the dark elves, but I mean, they say they hate the dark elves. A lot of people talk about them, but I mean, here you are inside, and you're allowed to work here, I guess.
Sure. What can I do for you?
Something about the Dragonborn.
Yes.
Why are you so hesitant? You don't like the song?
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
You're just asking for no reason.
Tell you.
Not because I'm partial to it for whatever reason.
I tell you the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Yay. Yay. Oscar's like giving sarcastic applause.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
Probably, man. So, who are the people, Captain Lonely Gal? Who are the proud citizens of
There's
Windhelm?
an author named Ardonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction.
We'll talk with them.
The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city.
They're not in a
Obviously,
rivalry.
you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High
Right.
King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent.
So you're a captain. What kind of captain are you? Pirate?
Well,
Are you a pirate?
nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonelygale, and the name just stuck.
Geez, you made almost sounded like it was going to be a tragedy. Turns out you're pretty well off. So what's going on in
If
this
you're
city?
looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall.
Thanks.
Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's parting.
I guessed from the seas part. Guess we'll go visit this Calixto? I forget his name. We'll see how that, and we'll have to see the Jarl too.
I'm
How
a
about
writer
joining?
by trade. Not that the people of Skyrim do much reading.
A lot of people that live here, man. Can't judge them all. What kind of writing do you do?
I write drama, friend. The legends and history of Skyrim made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work,
Game with the Bard's
Olaf
College.
and the Dragon, for weeks now. Roads are a mess.
I'll deliver for you.
You're sure? When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. May you lose yourself in the pages of a good book.
Thanks. What about that courier? Just get that guy. That guy will travel anywhere. Let's read it. Oh, this is about the. We heard this from the steward at Whiterun. Olaf One-Eye and Newman. How he captured Numenix. I'm not a writer, so I assume that was good. I don't know. Here's Susanna. Captain. Who are you? It's
If it's
Denvar.
a mercenary you're looking for, you
Merc.
found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim. Best not to walk the roads of Skyrim alone.
I know, but I'm not alone. I got my trusty friend. You wouldn't mind if I read it. It's not common these days to see warriors of great renown pass through Candlehearth Hall, beckoned by the clarion call of war. Many of them seat themselves by the fire, order their spirit of choice, and regale the patrons with stories of their triumphs. It is, however, a strange thing to watch such a tale write itself in front of you. But that's precisely what happened when two legendary warriors, Gwenwolf the Brawler and Ulrich Frostsword, sat down at the table beside me. Perhaps it was the mead that shortened their tempers, but it did not take long for a spirited argument to become heated. Gwenwolf, a brawler famous for fighting with only his fists, had compared Ulrich to a soldier who fires a trebuchet, a man who is only as dangerous as the tool he employs. Ulrich, for his part, cut right through Gwenwolf's claim. If the brawler relied only on his hands, that he should drink his mead from his palm and slice his bread with his fingernails. That's a good retort. Not to mention there are things in this world, Ulrich said, that fists alone cannot kill. even if that fist belonged to Randagulf himself. I don't know what that is. Raska's sword, the ice blade of the monarch, was blessed by the strength of the frost itself, and could cut through the walls of ice that line the edge of the world. Grenwolf scoffed at that notion, claiming that no man or beast has yet to survive a single punch. It was then that the divines, or perhaps darker minds, offered a resolution. A warrior came bursting through the doors, claiming a monstrous spider had taken root in Krongvanger Cave. That's where the marshes is. We were there. We didn't go in a cave, but because you could tell it was full of spiders. Claiming 3 in his hunting party. His widened eyes and frowned lips, telltale signs of fear, spoke volumes to us all. It was a warning few would fail to heed. But our 2 heroes saw it as something else entirely, an opportunity to settle their dispute. And so the next morning, they departed for Krongvanger Cave. 3 weeks have passed since 3 weeks. In my life I have written tales of valor and tragedy, and those are one and the same. And while the final chapter of Grenwolf and Halric has yet to be written, I fear this may fall into the latter category, as neither has saw fit to return. If one had a super magical sword, I think you'd be able to beat. Maybe they weren't as tough as I thought. What else is that?
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
She does hate the Dark Elves.
See you around, handsome.
See you around.
You didn't hear it from me, but if you want a real drink, try the Corner Club in the Grey Quarter.
Ooh, we should go
Until
there.
next time.
Oh, then again.
Did you know that candle on the mantle hasn't gone out in over 100 years? It's been a pleasure. What do you need, handsome?
Thanks for the information.
All right, then.
Not exactly keen on going to a Gnosis club. I mean, I've been to plenty back home. I guess we could go in there. Find a real drink. If we're going to do that, then we should do that tonight, though. Crimson Dirks. Wait a second. That was written by an Argonian. Gathers the coin. How long is this? Okay, it's kind of long, but let's read it. It's kind of long. The Crimson Dirks, Book 4, by Gathers the Coin. That's an Argonian. It's not a true name, like Soot Scales, but the tavern fell into silence. Cassavel squinted at the young bosser, trying to get a read on his mood. Just hours earlier, the lad had embarked on his biggest quest of his life, the kind of endeavor that turned squires into warriors, boys into men. Well, what did she say? He asked the young bandit. She said she would only wed me, Fathris said, if I brought her a scale of a dragon. The scale of a dragon. The tavern burst into laughter, patrons smacking their tankards against wood. What? Fathris replied, clearly confused. What's so funny? I'm sorry, lad, said Cassavel, but I think that's a way of saying no. Fathris was crestfallen. It had taken nearly all of his courage to confess his love to Zaharia. I heard that name before. What meager defenses remained in his youthful frame, Cassavel could not guess, but they stood little chance against his latest assault. In fact, with each passing second, Fathris' shoulders slumped further and further into his chest until he was more guar than man. Taking pity, Cassavel decided to massage the boy's ego with a tale of his first rejection, when a familiar voice croaked at the pair from across the room. A dragon skill, you say? Not a soul had realized Antonius was in the tavern, mostly because the bandit mage was a permanent fixture. From dusk to dawn, he teetered upon his wobbly chair, drinking all manner of spirits by his lonesome. Over time, he began to blend into the scenery like an odor that only strangers could smell. By the 9, do you know where I can find one? Fathris beamed with his shoulders out, his once gloomy face resurrected with life. I'm a wizard, am I not? Antonius said before letting out a dignified belch. A bandit wizard, Cassavel interjected, and with all due respect to you and your profession, I don't think you're helping. Nonsense, Cassavel, scolded the mage, nearly tripping over his own feet as he sat at the table. The boy needs a dragon scale, and I aim to help find it. But dragons have been extinct for centuries upon centuries, Caswell said. You really are a bad student, scoffed Antonius, jabbing his finger into Dunmer's forehead. This is why Tira favors Edward over you. At least he paid attention. Forgive me, mage. Only the divines can forgive you, my son. Drink this bottle, and I'll take you to them. What about the dragon scale? Factor's whined, growing impatient. Oh, right, that. Well, it just so happens there's an old Nord legend about a warrior named Ulfnir Boneskin, Antonius explained, flecks of spit flying from his mouth, who slew the serpent worm Vithelnak and fashioned a powerful armor with his scales. When he died, instead of giving his armor away to his ungrateful pupils, he did what any self-respecting warrior would do and buried himself with it. Well, that's too bad, said Casseval, hoping to derail this runaway carriage. Surely it would have been emptied out by grave robbers by now. You would think, Antonio screamed, raising his voice for no reason. But they say Ulfnir's corpse haunts the barrow near Vegrum's Overlook and kills anyone who dares try to take his armor. I see, so it's a challenge, Falthorus exclaimed. In order to wear Ulfnir's armor, one must first best him as a warrior. Either that, or he just doesn't want some random stranger wearing his clothes. How would you feel if I showed up in your home wearing your undergarments? But yes, kill Ulfnir, you get your dragon scale. You get your dragon scale, and you get your wench. She's not a wench. She's the most amazing woman in all Mundus, and I'm going to marry her. Sure, whatever. Gassifal breathed a deep sigh as Fathrus's heart grew ill with hope. The only saving grace was that Windhelm was thousands of leagues away, and Fathrus was still a pup. Perhaps when he was ready for the work, a word or two with Tira could send him further away still. Yet, whatever remedy he devised would be temporary. He had seen that look too many times to deny what would come next. A fortnight later, Castle returned to the tavern. It was the same as it ever was, for the most part. The wenches tended the patrons, and the patrons to their stress. The bard sang tales old and new, and the drunkards, not knowing the lyrics, still saw fit to join them. Antonius was perched in the corner, always a bottle in each hand, until more on the ground. It was like any other Freitas, save for the empty seat beside him. He would break the news to Tiri in the morning. The Bosmer would not return. What is that? It's a funny tale. It's a funny tale until the end. I don't think that tale was real, though. I mean, it wasn't real, though. That's the thing. This cave. Seducer's Handicap. I don't know where that is. It's actually really close to Windhelm. It's supposed to be a powerful thing there, though. Makes me nervous. Let's see this Gnosis Club.
Hello, Ganger. How are you?
Hey, Dan Crook. Good evening. I'm doing okay. Hope everything's alright with you. What's doing?
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That event is...
I should put on it. There we go.
Doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon...
Why is my tail doing that?
Oh,
Not my tail.
Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child.
As you can see, we're at Windhelm.
That house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right. I won't deny it, child. What you heard is
Oh, that kid played you like a fiddle.
His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough.
I was chopping wood.
We will speak no more.
3 in the morning, almost 4.
Only friend you need.
Wanted to visit this Gnosis Club. What's going on?
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times.
Right here. Did I hear you say something about a cursed child?
Yes, it is quite sad. A
Sad
young
Nico?
boy,
Oh, I left him
Aventus
in the,
Aretino, lost
left
his
him in the
mother
inn.
recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city. Until next time.
There's a lot of webs here. This place has not been tended to in a long time. It's a kid living alone. I am curious. Damn my curiosity. Well, I can easily get in here. Let's go say hello. Make sure the kid's alright. Oh no.
Oh, you old crone. You'll get what you deserve. The
Hopefully
Dark Brotherhood will see to that.
the kid isn't gonna freak out like the Grey Mains.
Mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Probably shouldn't start robbing the kid, but
Sweet mother, send your
He is
child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in
he
blood
is
and
doing a
fear.
ritual. That is not healthy. Hey, he's got a gold diamond ring. You should sell this and find a little house or something. I don't know.
Sweet mother,
I don't know what a kid should do.
send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be
The kid should
baptized
just
in
go
blood
back
and
to
fear.
his orphanage.
Grow
Probably
on,
better
you
for
old
him.
crone. You'll get what you deserve. The
He's
Dark
obviously not
Brotherhood will
doing
see
well.
to that.
Kid.
Die, Grella, die!
That's
Sweet mother, send
holy
your
shit.
child unto
This is
me.
not right.
Finally! My prayers have been answered!
Are you okay?
It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An
Where did you get
assassin
these
from
things?
the Dark Brotherhood!
Where did you get these things? Look, I'm not an assassin.
Of course you are!
I'm
I
not.
prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract!
What contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible
it seems to be
orphanage
going
in
around.
Riften. Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind.
You want me to kill a woman because she's mean? What are you talking? This kid needs help.
To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
Okay, is he stopped?
Broad is the head mistress of Honor Hall Orphanage, but not for long.
He's out of his mind. So what happened? I mean, give me a full story, kid. I'm gonna help you
She
feel
got
better.
sick last winter when the snows came, and she never got better. Not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone. And the Jarl said I have to go into Honor Hall Orphanage. It's not fair!
And so the person who runs Honor Hall needs to be killed. I want you to think about this. Okay? You might need some help. Like, killing the person?
I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life.
How old are you? 10?
Doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster. Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
Okay. So this kid obviously has some issues. He's obviously been traumatized by the death of his mother. It's probably good that I came in here. Letter from the steward. Master Aventus Arentino, Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak wishes to express his deepest sympathies at the death of your mother, Nalia. I think the boy is Redguard. Mother's probably Redguard. Unfortunately, because you're fatherless and you have no other known relations, the Jarl cannot allow you to remain in your home unsupervised. Therefore, in no more than a week's time, you are to report to Hall Orphanage in Riften, where you will be reside until your 16th birthday. The Argentino family, no, Argentino's not a Redguard name, maybe it was a mixed home. Argentino family home in the city of Windhelm will, of course, remain your property. The building will be securely locked and, not that securely, and ready for your return 6 years hence. Then again, he broke in, so definitely wasn't that secure. Note that I am unsure of the education provided to you by your recently deceased mother, or if you possess the ability to read the letter I am currently composing. Therefore, a member of the city guard will call upon you in 1 week at your home and provide you escort to the orphanage. Hopefully his arrival will not come as a complete shock. Wow, gee. And if it did, who cares? More trauma, kid. With greatest respect, your holy steward up to our most noble Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak. That was really shitty. Should have brought someone to explain the situation instead of just having a guard show up out of nowhere and drag him out of his own home right after a week after his mother died. Wow. I don't understand. That's a weird place to put a. What's the purpose of this? Who designed this house? I don't know. Ralof made Windhelm and the Stormcloak sound like a great place. But the more I hear, it seems very cold. And I'm not talking about the weather. You know what I'll do is I'll speak to the Jarl in the morning. Oh, you gotta be a little...
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
That's why you're walking around at 5 in the morning. You sound like a crazy person. Okay, this looks like the slums, and this definitely looks like Dunmer lands here. Where's this Gnosis Corner Club? I'll check it out. It's almost morning. Here it is. Alright, let's check it out.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. Apparently some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care.
Just women were murdered? There have been murders in Windhelm?
None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems.
You live in Windhelm. This is why people don't like you. So why are there so many dark elves here?
Where else would we be?
I mean, it's close to the border.
When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind. So we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road. And here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking.
Is there allowed inside? Apparently Argonians aren't even allowed. I'm going to check that out when I wake up. But apparently dark elves aren't even, Argonians aren't even allowed inside? So how are the dark elves treated?
Well, you see where we have to live. This for good, Nelly. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time.
And so you've paid them back by not caring about them.
The College of Winterhold is the only place in Skyrim open-minded enough to teach magic. Although Ulfric's court wizard has been known to take on apprentices once in a while.
What do you sell here?
Sate that appetite.
Oh, food. If it's just food, then I guess I can grab a couple of this. If it's just food, then...
If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
Heard someone coughing. Maybe there's someone else I can talk to. Where's the rest of your bar? Santa said this place was bumping. It's pretty sleepy. Alright. Let's get back to the inn. It's already morning, so we'll just sleep the rest of the day.
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
Oh, it's a general store here. I have to remember that when I come in the morning.
Come, I haven't got all day.
Lost. Okay.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm
Oh,
beds.
I guess people have waken. Some people have woken up.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while. It's good to spend some time on solid land. A life on the river makes for weak legs, so I do a lot of walking when we dock. Captain Kiar expects the best, but he's a fair man. He never fails to reward hard work and loyalty. Need something?
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest.
That's not why you can't sit properly on a stool.
Oh, thank you.
There.
Divines bless your kind heart. All right, then.
We'll see in the shadow.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
Sorry to hear it.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy. Need something?
Twin sister. Maybe a woman have been being murdered. It's gone. You too. Let's get some rest. It's been a trying. It's a heck of a time getting here. And then we get here, it turns out it's not what we expected. The time is at 7, so you know what? Let's just go 24 hours. Just be ours for a day. And we had a heck of a time getting here. We're going to be super hungry when we wake up, but we got plenty of food. Thistle, where's your friend? What's that you got there?
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone.
Spider egg. Feels nice. Let's got some mammoth steak. What's going on?
The age of oppression is now nearly done.
Okay, guys, we've got some places to visit.
Drive out the empire from this land that we own.
Torsten Cruel Sea.
My own Hollyfrost farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull. The Cruel Seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors. If I make enough money from the farm, I'll buy myself a long ship to sail the rivers of Skyrim.
The rivers.
Need
Well,
something?
it's better than nothing. Okay. Should we do our shopping first and then check things out? Like, we need to check out the Argonians on the dark. They said they weren't even allowed on in the city. Can't be right. I would. Oops. Where are you? Gave you a coin yesterday. And you told me to pick pockets. Thanks. Oh, there you are.
It's so good to see you again.
Well,
Oh, thank you.
I gave you like 200
Divines
bucks to
bless
teach you
your kind
pickpocketing.
heart.
I mean, so that you can teach me
The
pickpocketing.
divine smile on a charitable soul.
Oh, it's 7, so not even open. The store's not even open. Won't open here.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can...
Just that is.
You see,
Whatever
you're
you've got,
well.
I don't want.
Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
Why do you work for him? He sounds like a jerk.
Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much.
Okay.
All right, then.
Well, get over your passions take you. Hey.
I'm so close to the answer. So,
What you got?
You're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Sure am. Actually, picking in. I'll take these. And it's not a small amount of money, but cure disease. We got a ton. Alright, what are you guys arguing about?
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
I mean, obviously for the right price, I could get it for you.
You would do that?
For the right price, and I reiterate.
It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man.
For money, yeah.
It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west.
Of course it is.
Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
Okay, you elves live like 1,000 years for 1,000 years, right? So I don't know how old you are, but I'm sure you're not going to die within a year. So I'll get there. Why is the file so important to you?
I've spent my entire life searching for it.
It's a long time.
It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the file. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it.
It's gotta be frustrating. It's in harm's reach, but you're just too weak and frail to go and get it. What is the white file?
The legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the file will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it.
That would be extremely useful.
Like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry.
All right, well, thanks for the info.
Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool!
I attribute that to you being a cranky old man.
If that's what you're here to do.
Okay, just a cranky old man. Just ignore him. Okay, looks like people are woken up.
You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types?
Do I look like I'm one of those Skyrim? Does the tail give it away? Of course not. All people should be welcome here.
And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers.
So Ulfric is the one that doesn't care about outsiders?
Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice, as long as they don't threaten Nord land.
Well, if they threaten the Argonians that live here,
That's
I'll take care of them.
Offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid.
Talk to Ulfric myself.
England's old soldier will throw in some lessons as well.
Lessons could help. The Dark Elf called you a warrior? I didn't hear that. Why help the Dark Elves? I didn't hear that either. But...
Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malfear. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords and the folk beneath them.
Why would Raylaw tell me to come here and join the Stormcloaks when he knew it was like this? The Argonians don't live outside the city because people hate them. They live outside the city because Ulfric hates them.
I killed a lot of high elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising?
Too complicated for me.
Another war.
Thanks,
Show those marauders what Windhelm justice tastes like.
I don't know what Windhelm justice tastes like, but I'll show them what Soot's guild justice tastes like.
Don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere.
Oh, you'll be haggling whether you like it or not. Make sure I'm wearing the right backpack. I'm not, but I will now. Yep, now you're gonna haggle.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal
Are you
with
treated as badly as the Dark Elves and
difficult
Argonians?
at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum.
You can't compare yourself to how the Dark Elves are treated. You're an Altmer. And again, yeah, how are you actually allowed to live in the city? You'd think they hate the Altmer more than anyone. How long have you been in Windhelm?
Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim.
Yeah, why would they allow you to...
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I get it. Like I was bullying that woman because she was like, oh, you're probably a Thalmor spy, but this is literally a high elf. Are you bullying her? I guess I could use another grand soul skill, but I need like pays and stuff. Really? Okay, let's hope it be the wizard that lives here. Let's go see them. I'll go see the Argonians out in the docks first. I have to see how they live. All I know is that if it was me, I'd go crazy living here. With the cold, especially. No way. No way, Jose. How are we going to sell? Anything good to sell? Okay, we're gonna have to see the
I'll see you again
wizard.
soon, I hope.
Get better stock, please. Do I have any 3 grand soul gems?
Come, see for yourself.
Who's that?
Cookware, knives, and other goods for the
You.
home. All at
If you need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
Fruits and vegetables, all right.
You live in the
I'm a
Great Quarter?
dark elf, and I live in Windhelm, so yes.
Dumb question, sorry.
You must be new around here, or you'd know they don't let my kind live anywhere outside that slum. Wherever I can find them. If you're the type who worries over where something came from, you may want to move on.
No, I didn't say that.
Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Grey Quarter.
Oh, right, they're probably open now.
Yes?
Do you grow all your crops?
Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm. Fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for? Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth?
Sure,
Thanks.
guess I'm going that way anyway. It's tough growing anything out here.
There's an old saying that only a Nord can work the soil in Skyrim. I don't think anyone else would have the patience for it. It takes half a day just to dig a planting row in the cold, stony earth here. But
Damn.
what else can we do? Eat rocks and ice?
Half a day.
Come and
Good day
browse
to
my
you.
fine selection.
You're
Everything's fresh
exaggerating.
and delicious.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
Okay, let's see. Do we have any ores? Alright. Keep talking to people, I guess.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close.
Oh, fangirl.
Every Nord should admire Ulfric. He fights for all of us. In fact, he's the reason I chose to learn the smithing trade. I want to make weapons and armor for the great Stormcloak army.
And non-Nords?
Smithing isn't the most exciting thing for me, but we all have to lend a hand as best we can. If a Stormcloak uses one of my swords to strike down an Imperial soldier, then I've done my part to free our land. A word of advice, don't buy discounted armor.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that.
What you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay, what kind of swords do you have? Nothing interesting. What about armor? Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. Does the war mean good business for you?
Don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Sure as bones. I might just have to.
So how's your steel?
Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Yorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense.
Well, you're lucky. I hear he doesn't.
Whether it's armor you need or
He doesn't make
come see me.
equipment for the Imperials, so we don't have to worry about that. I guess I can understand people's attitudes here. This is basically the epicenter of one side of the war. Yeah, I got a perk. Smithing is 30 now, which means what? Temper armor 2, and then what about here? Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it. Well, okay. Let's turn this up here. White file. So, where is this? Well, the kind is in Riverwood. We're not going to do that, obviously. Yeah, it's really close. So there's a bunch of stuff really close to Windhelm. Coincidence, I wonder? Yeah, I'm just going to take a quick break. Right back. And we're back. Wow, it's late. Fortunately, I'm really lucky. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I do have an appointment, but it's in the afternoon, so. Oh, winter. Oh, the bandits. What? The way out here. How am I? Near Winterhold. Oh, I think I know where that is. Alright, so, even though it is late though, so we're not gonna stay on for too much longer. We're gonna visit the Argonians on the docks, see how they live. Then we're going to go to the castle. We'll visit the wizard, and then we'll visit Ulfric. See, he's got some explaining to do. Hello.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
Please. Oh, we can't.
Not
Sure, we
much,
have.
but I hope you like them.
I'll take the lot. Hey, where are your parents, kid?
They're dead.
More
My
orphans.
mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do?
Your dad was a Stormcloak soldier, and they just...
Thanks. Thanks for talking to me.
Oh, man. That is sad. Eesh. Dad was a Stormcloak soldier, and they just... leave you on the street selling flowers? Did he desert or something, or... Oh, this is... Okay, let's go ahead and go quick first.
I feel bad for that kid.
Yeah, that one's rough.
All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
That one is rough, Dan Crook, absolutely. I usually adopt her in other playthroughs. Nothing here is stolen? Nothing at all, huh?
Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
If you want me to break into her house and put the ring back, I'm gonna say...
Do come again.
Yeah, what's this? Oh, fishing map. I'm not that skilled. If I was more skilled,
Sell just about anything.
we can ask.
I like to share my good fortune with
We
those
supply
who
your
deserve
goods.
it. I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could.
How'd you get a stolen ring?
I do some business with the trade caravans, and I picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city.
Morvenskar.
Take a look.
Might have been there. What do you got? What you got? Okay, maybe you got soul gems? Yeah, you do. And you got a lot of comments, I don't want to blow all the cash in them, but that is useful.
Until next time.
You know what? What am I going to do with this money?
Trader dropped by. Oh, a bit of this,
What am I
a
going
bit
to do
of
with
that.
Alright, glad I stopped by. Okay. I have more confidence in my skill. Oh, this is the Great Court. I'm trying to find it. Who's singing? Where's Miko? Miko! Oh, about here? Don't know. This will lead us to the docks, but the docks are outside, so. Looks like it. There's a couple of apples. What's this? Warehouse. Not interested in that. There are Argonians living in rags? Things and
By
shovels.
thy hist, if I don't get something soon, I don't know how I'll get through the week.
What do you need, friend?
No, I'm not. I feel like my scales are clawing into me. Maybe you could help an old Argonian out? I heard some of the sailors talking about how they stashed a bottle of double-distilled skooma in the Nissus Corner Club. I just need a taste.
I'll get it for you.
Thank you. I'll be waiting for that bottle. Trust me, Marsh friend. You do not want to live in this city.
Been trying to find a shop that sells Xbox 360 games, but they only sell PlayStation games.
Oh. What about, like an eShop or something? Or like, what's going on? What are they fighting? That sucks though. Hopefully you can find one that can sell 360 games, yeah. What are they shooting at? This is ice. I should be able to stand on it. Oh. Is that Horker? That's funny. Yeah, that's, I mean, what about, like, big box stores? They should have some. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, good. I hope you can find one. Good luck. Why is...
Never much cared for Windhelm. The place is depressing.
Yeah. Definitely getting that.
Sorry, but I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now.
You're the captain?
The North Wind is my mistress, and I'm her master.
Why
I don't
is that?
tolerate any disloyalty. You looking for work? Got a
flying
sailor who thought running
fish.
a gang of thieves would be more money than hauling my cargo. You make an example of that gang. I'll give you a year's worth of pay.
How much do you get paid for a year? You know what?
That's the
Where's
spirit,
getting step?
right? See you round.
Lots of killing jobs around here.
The Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go.
I'm a lot happier out here on the deck than I am wandering around in that ruin of a city.
Yeah. Get that.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim,
Nope.
too bad.
Nope.
I'm not going back there anymore.
I'm not.
Talk to Captain
Don't
Gallen
want
if
to go.
you're looking to book passage.
Don't want to go Soulside. Just trying to figure out what's going on in this city. Another one. Hello. Nitrinaza. Don't see a lot of.
Appreciate us. But so what? I don't appreciate them right back.
Fair enough.
Haven't seen you here before, Egg Brother. Welcome.
Thank you. It's good to see others of my people. Don't really see a lot of you guys. A lot of us, I should say. But it forces us to live outside.
Dangerous place. Don't expect me to save you if you fall in.
Oh, you got jokes. Then again, it is icy water, so even an Argonian
Tidings.
wouldn't last too long. Clan Shadow Shield. Shadow Shields work the,
We're used to getting by on scraps, but the Shatter Shields want everything for nothing.
You train light armor. Yes.
You'll be able to run circles around those big, slow brutes in heavy armor.
Thank you. Thank you, Egg Brother. Why are all the dock workers Argonians?
We work where we can get work. The Nords don't like unloading their ships, so we do it instead. Sometimes cargo goes missing.
I gotcha. Fair enough. How long have you lived adjacent to Windhelm?
I came here as a hatchling. The only thing colder than Skyrim is the Nords themselves, but we stick together.
Community is important. Someone took you in trouble?
Torbjorn Shattershield. I wish someone would beat the coin out of his fat fists. He clings to every septum. He says an Argonian's labor is only worth a tenth of a proper Nord worker. My people are not slaves.
I'm gonna talk to him.
But we've gotten nowhere talking to him ourselves.
I've got a loud voice.
I hope we will speak again soon, marsh friend.
Same here.
Looking to hire a boat?
No.
Huh?
It's the Empire Company. Where do you guys actually live? Oh, the lady. What's your lunch? I'm not gonna steal your lunch. Savi.
Windhelm has been hard on my people, but our fortunes will turn, and we have shelter and food.
It's a very optimistic way of looking at things.
We have not fared well outside our native Black Marsh, but we're
Tell me about
determined
it.
to make the best of things. I began praying to Zenithar, the god of wealth, to bring us some fortune, but thieves made off with my sacred amulet almost as soon as I bought it.
Where are they?
Shavi would be in your debt, kind one.
No, you won't. This is a freebie.
Oh, yes.
You have a good
After
attitude.
all, what's the point in being miserable all the time? I know life on the docks isn't easy. Sometimes life puts you in difficult circumstances you didn't choose. But being happy or unhappy is a choice you make. And I've chosen to make the best of things that I can. I enjoyed our talk.
So did I. So did I. I'm assuming that you're with one of these guys, so... We'll talk again. Especially after I find your thing. Last night, I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Stony Creek Cave. This is... Where is that? Where am I supposed to go there? Who knows? Steal this. Oh. You guys love to sleep outside. Is that your coffee? Shadow shoot. Alright, I'll get you your skooma. Maybe that's where they live? Okay. Ulfric's got something to answer for here. But before we speak to Ulfric, actually, you know what? Yes, we're going to speak to Ulfric now. We got other stuff that needs doing, but it's late, and we have a lot of stuff that needs doing, so there's no point. Just do it that stuff next time, but we'll talk to Ulfric now. We can figure out that ship captain was right. This place sucks. Taking that. And that. Are you tired already? Yeah, drained. Oh yeah. So I finally got training in light armor. Finally, so I can put perks in here. And I think this is desperately needed. We only have to 25 points anyway. But a little bit will help. this is going to be good. Moving faster is always good. And that's basically all she wrote. I'm starting to see why my people live in the docks.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
Well, that's a
if
good
he's
guy.
not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Sounds ominous. Oh. Yo, I saw your name on some letters.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you?
Me? The Dragonborn. You talk about Windhelm.
Grew up here, cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard sticker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
That's an interesting way of putting it. Either for the Jarl.
For Ulfric? Well,
and
nothing official.
Why is she not wearing
Known him
pants?
for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
Okay.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Yeah, no idea, buddy. One problem I'm having, Denbrook, with this game is I think one of my mods broke the dragons. We had an episode a while back that a dragon attacked. Okay, yeah, a dragon attacked, and instead of fighting us full, it got distracted by something far off and flew off. And I think it broke the dragon rates because I haven't had a dragon attack yet. And I should have definitely had one attack us by now. So I'm gonna have to sort of uninstall that mod and hopefully hope that fixes it. We're good. Wartime.
I spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says.
We've been soldiers a long time.
He's talking again.
We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
Christ, Pierce.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Oh, maybe we weren't finished talking before. Oh. I think the speech is broken.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breaths. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight
because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
He certainly likes the sound of his own voice. Jarl Ulfric.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
Yeah, you remember me. I was a Helgen. I believe you've already met.
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen.
You meet many Argonians?
To the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
I helped Ralof escape. Say you vouched for me.
Ralof's alive.
So you haven't seen him yet?
True. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past. And you fight for
as much as a criminal as you are.
We'll welcome you into our ranks.
Really? You're not going to send me to the docks?
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
I rose to war.
Damn Tullius. He's pocketed men in the rift. It's dangerous having Imperials skulking about on the southern border of East March.
Helgen, is that you shouted the king to death?
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
Yeah, but you did that because he was on the ground, because you shouted him there. So, you shouted the king to death. I heard your big speech. Tell me pretend I'm not interested in the big speeches. Why are you fighting this war?
Because we're done bleeding for an
so
empire that won't
ignored
bleed for us.
my very simple instructions.
Untold numbers of Nords died defending the empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes. And needs no one else but us.
What about the people in your city? They need heroes, and you're abandoning them. There's a little girl on the street. You're not doing anything for her. You got Argonians outside. You got them. I don't really care about them. Why'd you kill the High King?
I killed Torek to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself?
And what of his widow? Doesn't she claim the throne?
Indeed. Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by Imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it.
Some called you a murderer.
I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There were many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me. But that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire, not a high king of Skyrim. His father before him, perhaps, but not Torek. He was too privileged and too foolish. More interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country.
Did you talk to him? So you want to be High King?
There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been hand-picked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
So how did you become the Jarl of East March?
My father, the Great Bear of East March, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus Mead for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning, at one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor. Go with the god.
Go, Ulfric. You're a massive hypocrite. Just come to realize that.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does a lizard want to fight for Skyrim?
A lizard? So you only take Nords?
You mistake me. I'm not saying no, just wondering about your intentions. We're not looking for sellswords. The Stormcloaks need dedicated men and women who are devoted to the cause and willing to die for it.
And you just assume that... What do you say if I say Skyrim is home to more than just Nords?
Fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home?
Let me think about that.
Watch yourself out there.
Would you ask a Nord? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't ask a Nord these questions. You'd ask me because I'm a lizard. Riolof was either... Riolof was either blind to the truth about this place, or he just saw me as a body to add to the, he saw me as a body to add.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
To the army that could maybe help them fight 1%, 0.1% better. Basically, just a sword.
Whatever
He
I
lied to
don't
me.
already know. Power is the crux of this world. There's always more of it to be had, if you look in the right places.
There's no rule, they say. They say never attribute to malice what you can to stupidity. Does Ulfric have much need for magic?
No, but then I don't have much need for Ulfric. We both leave well enough alone.
Fair enough. So, rule. I have a delivery from Olivia.
Ah, yes, the extract. Good. Poisonous, of course, but it has its uses.
Yeah, poison.
I suppose you want something for your trouble?
Here. That'd be nice. Thanks. 5%.
Spells and incantations. For those with the talent to cast them.
Wow, you said that in a very interesting way. I don't know how to take it. But, yeah, so that old saying, what it means is that more likely Riolof wasn't being malicious when he told me to come and join. He was just hopeful I would join, and he wasn't thinking straight. He wasn't thinking why someone like specifically like me wouldn't want to go to a city specifically like this, join a Jarl, specifically like Ulfric, to join a war where he could die.
Spells and incantations.
Yeah, okay, good to hear it again.
For those with the talent to cast them.
Cast him, okay. Do you have, because I'm gonna do some enchantment right now.
Strength and steel
it's
are
another
well
one of
and
those
good,
things.
but magic is the true power in this world.
Yeah, for real. Now, there's sometimes this, is seen as stealing, so let's see if it is. Nope. Good. You're gonna need a thing, use your thing. You're sleeping. Alright, let's do some... Do I not have other things I can enchant? Oh no. Ooh. Yeah, that's the one. Well, let's enchant. Oh man, I didn't bring anything. Okay, let's enchant this then. Frenzy. Ooh, very fire damage. Usually good. Look at this. For magic damage. Health and magicka. Let's go with that. Oh, sure, I guess I'm going to sell, but conjuration cost? Sure, why not? Oh no, no, no. I don't know how many of these things I can make. Dang, I should have brought more stuff. I've got a ton of soul gems, nothing to enchant.
Whatever you've heard. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
Well, this has been an eventful couple of days. Still no dragon attack. Oh well. But poor Soot Scales. He's had his eyes opened. Quite shockingly, actually. He had no idea things were this bad for his people. It kind of puts some, oops, my button. It kind of puts some things into perspective for him. So how will he respond? Well, for one thing is certain. Any thoughts of joining the Stormcloaks are now out the window completely.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
In fact, he would just like to leave the city, but can't do that because he's got a few things more to do here, especially in terms of helping some of the Argonians to live here.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room.
I know where it is. Cruelty, you run.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city.
No, it's a shadow shield.
It's honest work.
Hey.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
You need to pay the Argonians a fair wage.
Those boots aren't worth the septims I do pay them. I'm not giving them coin I could give to good Nord workers.
Pay them, or things will get ugly.
Easy. Maybe I was being too harsh on them. By the honor of Clan Shattershield, they will be paid fairly. You have my word.
Gave up too easily. I wanted to beat your face in.
Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
It's your daughter that died. Look, I feel bad, but it's no excuse to exploit your Argonians. Get a grip. Hey, Susanna.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
Easily. He does it easily. Alright. Well, that's one thing done. I'll have to go back to Tom, though. Lost Knife hideout is... It's not too far. So we'll do that for Savi first. Well, first we'll steal this thing. Actually, we'll steal this. So we're not going to sleep right. We're going to end the stream, but we're not going to sleep. Because nighttime is a good time to come and steal that thing for what's his name? Basically for the old Argonian. I'm going to help Savi. Savi's probably with scouts. Scouts seem like a cool guy, so no doubt they're together. Soot has met an Argonian girl that has been a mercenary or walking. Basically didn't want to talk to him. So, and he likes her attitude. Nico finds it very, well, someone like a guy like, it's like, because I switched the buttons, so I'm trying to get used to it. She has an attitude of someone like Soot. That would be good for someone like Soot, definitely, because he's got the opposite attitude. She feels like the worst always happens. She's right. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control your reaction to it. So, what will he do after he helps some of the Argonians here? He still needs to figure out his path. And,
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire.
Tell me about Talos.
Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united Tamriel and founded the Empire. He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so.
Sounds wild.
We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, but we may do our best to know them here on Nirn.
Sounds crazy. I know what the white gold concordance.
The Empire's elven puppet masters never cared much for the idea of a human becoming a divine, so the worship of Talos is outlawed. Skyrim doesn't take kindly to being told what to do, and to try and forget Talos, well, they may as well ordered us all to cut off our ears.
Okay.
Blessings of Arche be upon you.
You mean Talos, right? I think that's what she meant.
Look alive, will you?
Yes, Mum. You want a drink?
Thanks. No thanks.
It's been a pleasure.
Well, if Soot was wrong about the Stormcloaks, what else was he wrong about? Because honestly, the Imperials don't seem that much better. I mean, they did try to kill him for no reason. Like, literally no reason. But, there might be more to their story. In any case, it's all above his head. What he really cared about was trying to find a faction. I thought the Stormcloaks could be that faction. That's out the window. So now what? Guess we'll find out. We'll think more about that. Soot does his best contemplation when he's doing stuff. So, thanks for enjoying the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And we'll see you again, hopefully tomorrow. And hopefully the dragons will be back and attacking after I uninstall the mod and reinstall it. Because, yeah, that really sucks. And I hope it's the mod that's doing that, because I don't know what else. I would hate to uninstall everything. But we'll see what we can do.
See you.
Yeah, have a good night. Thanks for coming again, Dan Crook. Thanks always. Alright, bye.